Hey guys, King Alph here, and we will be looking at some beats today. This beat in particular that I made sometime last month, July the 4th. So it's a trap beat. I'm really doing this for beginners and for more advanced guys. Um, so just keep up with me. If it's too much, you can private message me. Just to explain things, I will be doing more beginner videos, especially on this program, Ableton Live. If you don't know it, a lot of guys do know it. So we're looking at this beat that I made. Okay, sorry, that was just drums. Here's sounds as well, sorry. Okay, we'll be looking at this. So I'm just gonna mute everything else and look at the drum part of this beat. So I always start off with kicks and snares, just gonna mute everything. So we just literally have cool. So our tempo is 94 and I have this at A minor, key of A minor. So since we in the tempo of 94, I put my snares on 1.2 and the 1.4 to even this out. And if it was faster, like anything above, like let's say 100 even, then I would put it here on the 1.3, just to slow it down. Otherwise it's gonna sound like a house song if you do that, or drum and bass. So kicks now. I got mine like this. These steps here add a lot of value to it. These are velocity values, and they add if it's a soft or hard sounding sample sound. So just have a listen. If it's loud, see, it doesn't sound too pleasant. So I have this so it builds up to hit it on this louder one. And sometimes I'll mute the softer sounds and then bring it back in like later in the verse. But these ones here are like your key kicks, and then the softer ones just build up into them. And I never have them on the snare, which is 1.2, 1.4, 2.4, 2.2. So because it just clashes when they do it. And then next I'm gonna be doing that. So I just threw a bunch of sampled hats in here, and then I made some kind of pattern. You can do anything, yeah, like even if I move this to somewhere, still sounds kind of cool. And in my verse, halfway through, I'll drop these hats and then bring the rolling hats in. these rolling heads, their velocity is a little bit lower than these ones, because if it did, it sounds like a robot is making trap music, like robot trap. I wouldn't want to listen to that kind of music. Next, so I took this, which I usually have here, this percussion sounding thing. This guy was playing drums on his acoustic guitar, and I just broke it up and sampled it. So it's gonna sound like this. So it's a cool sounding thing. And then I got claps and 808 cowbell, because every song needs more cowbell. And then the last part of the drums, is the 808 kicks. Yeah, it pretty much makes the sound. Okay, I got these like this, and I got the glide on. That's why it can do this. So when these hit, it glides between the two notes and makes that sound. So that's pretty much all the sounds. Now I'm gonna go over the mixing part of the drums. So I'm gonna start. When I say mixing, I mean everything from these effects to plugins that I add on, and also reasoning. So I'm gonna start out with the kicks. I always take off some of the bass when I'm doing kicks, because it clashes with the bass of anything else. Any other bass that you want to add in, it does clash. So I take it out, and then I got this cool plugin. It's free, Camel Crusher. It can do a lot, so get it. It's nice. For my snare, I put a Camel Crash on because it's also cool, and I took a lot of the lows away, just to take the lows away, because I don't like any lows in snares. Yeah, like 147. Another thing that you can do is, for like half the verse, the snares can be slightly filtered. That's not that, sorry. There we go. So you can filter the snare. And then the artist or rapper can put more energy into this part. Just something like that. I wouldn't go so dramatically. More like that. Put more reverb. like reverb on snares. These hats here, I didn't do anything. I added some compression. You don't have to. You don't have to add compression to anything if you don't feel you want to. I'm gonna get to the side chaining part more towards the end of this, because it does add a lot of value to your music if you do sidechain, which you should be. That acoustic guitar drumming, the mixing that I did, I took away the lows, quite a bit of lows, and I got an auto pan, and I put a delay on because it sounds cool. Then claps, nothing. I didn't do anything with that. These 808 kicks, I left the lows on. So this is my subs, and I got my Camel Crusher like pretty much full, and then I took the highs away. So it doesn't clash, and also it sounds pretty stupid. Like, what is that? It's like sound like I'm busy grinding something. Yeah, that's pretty nice. So one thing that I know where I used to go horribly wrong with my 808 kicks, that kind of killed 90% of all my previous beats, and I steered clear of the genre because of this stupid tuning thing that I just couldn't get right. So Ableton 9.7 put out the thing called tuner, not like a fish, tuner, and it tunes your anything in the perfect key. And so let's put it on note and let's see how this sounds. It's not there, like it's just not hitting perfectly. So on note, that's standard. So I press E. See, this tuner thing, you're supposed to hit it right in the note. So it's like, it's just off. So almost. Well, I know it goes there, but see, and just have a listen. It just sounds so much nicer when it does hit there. So use this thing, it's pretty cool. And the last thing that I'm gonna go over is sidechaining. Sidechaining is, how do I explain? The way sidechaining works is you attach this to another signal, and then when that signal comes through, then the original sound ducks when that other signal comes through. Yeah, ducking is what some people call it. I like the word sidechaining rather. So my 808 kicks, I sidechain to my normal kicks. So when the kicks signal comes through, it's gonna hit here, and then my 808 is gonna duck a little bit. So that allows for my kicks to also sound better and come through a bit more clear, and that they don't clash. And it's a creative choice as well. On some sounds, like on my rolling hats, I got it sidechained to my kicks and my snare for like, so what's that? So it has some kind of a rhythm going. And that is the end of this video for my drums. Hope you enjoyed it, and we're gonna go over some of this now. In the next video we'll be going over some of this other sounds.